Hello, PALS representatives. This is Moo, and I wanted to give you a video presentation of the information that would have been shared with you at our scheduled meeting if we didn't have to cancel it due to safety reasons. So let's get started. So I'm basically going to talk about the school presidents, their roles and responsibilities. I'll also talk about our meeting schedule moving forward, PALS emails that you will have, both how to access your PALS email account and how to email parents in your class, your grade levels, and then your ID cards. As we talked about in our previous meeting, we are going to have school presidents to kind of represent the whole school and to help the grade level and the classroom representatives. And those three presidents have been identified. We've already met. I will introduce them to you in a moment. But there will be one president. There is one president for elementary, one for middle, and one for high school. And their main responsibilities are to lead the monthly school meetings with principals, which I will talk about in a moment. They will meet with other school leaders each month, and they will assist the homeroom and grade level representatives. Let's introduce the presidents to you. The elementary school president is Miss Lynn. She's the grade 2 representative for Miss Kim's class, and that's her email address there. Our middle school president is Miss Lisa. She's also the grade 7 representative, and I've included her email there. And our high school president is Miss Kyung Ya. She's also the grade 10 representative with her email address provided there. So thank you to these three presidents for offering to serve in these roles. This is going to be a difficult job this year, but we've already met once as a group, and it's a great group. And so thank you to these presidents. One of the first things the school presidents and I talked about was our meeting schedule for the rest of the school year and for the beginning of the 2021-2022 school year so that we can already start planning ahead. And this is what we came up with. So we will have 2 all-parent meetings each year. That's where we invite every single parent to attend. The first one would be in September so that we can introduce the PALS group to the parents to tell them what it's about, hopefully solicit their help. Maybe some of them will serve as representatives, and to also start planning events for the school year and to show everyone how the PALS group works. And in March would be kind of the halfway point, so where we can kind of gauge the success of the group. Again, ask parents to for help if they're interested in helping, and then plan the events for the rest of the school year. For our monthly representative meetings, we've decided to have 2 meetings on the first Friday of each month. So the first meeting on the first Friday of each month will be held at 2 o'clock, and those will be separate school meetings. So several of you have shared the desire to have separate school meetings. So at 2 o'clock on the first Friday of each month, the elementary representatives will meet with the elementary administrators, and the secondary representatives will meet with the secondary administrators to discuss concerns, to provide feedback, to work together. And that meeting will last approximately 45 to 50 minutes. And then after that, still on the first Friday of the month at 3 o'clock, all of the representatives will have a main meeting with the principals and myself so that we can talk about any whole school issues and to collaborate and to plan future events, especially events that are very close on the calendar. So there, just to clarify or summarize, there will be 2 meetings on the first Friday of each month. From 2 o'clock to about 2:50 are the separate school meetings, and then at 3 o'clock to about 3:50, 4 o'clock is the whole school meeting. As a PALS representative, you are going to have a school-issued PALS email, and these will be given to you at our next meeting, which will be Friday, June 8th. So each of you will have your own school email address so that you don't have to use your personal one when contacting or communicating with parents. You will also have an email address, like a group, so that you can easily contact all of the parents in your group. So for example, if you are the grade 6 representative, you're going to be given access to one email address that when you type that one email address in the to block, it will send it to all of the parents in grade 6. And when we meet on Friday, June 8th, we will show you how to do this. And hopefully it makes it easier to communicate with parents for you. Lastly, I want to talk about PALS ID cards in your office. So all of you will be issued an ID card. So when you come to the meeting on Friday, January 8th, we are going to take your picture and then we'll make an ID card similar to what you see here. It will be given to PALS representatives so that you can easily come on campus, so that if you want to do any work, you have your own office. I don't know if you knew that, but the PALS office is in E building. It's on the first floor and it's room 104. So when you have if you decide that your group wants to work on an event together or plan or have a meeting or whatever, you just come to school with your PALS ID card, show it to the gate guard. You'll be let in, no questions asked, and then you can use the PALS office, which is room E104. That concludes the presentation. If you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to email me. And I hope you all have a wonderful winter break. Thanks again for everything that you do for our school.